Hello, people. Yep. You know, evil. You know, everybody talks about everything. Things being that are different. That's evil. But for me, in my perspective, this whole planet, human beings, everything. To me, everything's evil. You know, there's no such thing as good. I believe there is no such thing as good when it comes to greed and materialism. Materialism, greed creates, it just creates evil. I mean, we live in an evil life, if you think about it. We are slaves. I mean, there's nothing positive about this reality, period, you know? And, materialism. Materialism does not create good, does not create any type of good, And people who are trying to fight to keep this materialistic fucking bullshit, they think this materialism, our children is. Why teach our children to be materialistic? One thing I don't get that, Why teach us to learn how to survive, Why survive? What's the point of surviving? Why can't we live in a world where you don't have to survive? Where you don't have to make ends meet. You don't have to rely on the system. Why can't we make a world like that, Because the imaginary planet that I live on, the one I created my own self, is my own imaginary planet, It has no fucking. It doesn't even. This system doesn't exist in the imaginary planet I live on, That's where I go to keep calm in my mind, and that's where I go to escape, from this reality that we live in. People, your mind is like the reptilians. You have a reptilian mind, That's what I see everywhere I go. We all have reptilian minds, The strongest will survive. That's the reptilian mind, If you don't see that, if you can't see the reptilian mind in you, because that's what you are, you're part. We have reptilian in us in our own way, That's why we imitate their culture so much, and everything that we do, we imitate the reptilian way. I told you on the last video about us. In our own way, we are kind of reptilian, But we don't have to be a reptilian. We don't have to have the mind of a reptilian, We don't have to live like a reptilian. We don't have to play the survival of the fittest like the reptilian, Because human beings on this planet, they are the image of the reptilians. They always think God made man in their image, but actually man is made in the reptilian's image. Man is made in a reptilian image, and people really don't even see that shit, because we are in their image. The reptilians. The reptilians, they're old. They're way older than we are. They're way older than we are, and they're way more advanced than we are. And they could blend in anywhere, just like, and we wouldn't even know. I mean, you would know. People are now just seeing, knowing that they do exist. Only the few that are woken up, But majority of all the people thinks, oh, this is crazy. This is all fucking crazy. But it's like, you know, religious people, you people are exactly like the reptilians, and you don't see that shit. Reptilian, I mean, we're designed to be a slave. That's all we are. We're designed to be a robot slave. That's what they want us to be, Programmed. We're just programmed. Everything we do is like a program. And we became much worse than what we are. And people don't really see that. It's funny. Yeah, humans. You're exactly like the reptilians, You are the way you think, how you think, You really don't. See, for me, that's why I'm trying to veer myself away from everything, I'm trying to veer myself away from everything, start a free society, and not have the reptilian survival of the fittest mind, That's what I'm trying to do, that something positive for a change, that's all I want. I want something positive for a change instead of living in this negative world, I want, I don't want to fucking struggle and live in fear and misery for, everything. It's just, I'm sick of these reptilian-minded people, Save our economy! Save our economy! Save our jobs! It's like, it's save our slavery, basically you're saying. Save slavery. We all need to be slaves. That's what you're saying. Save our tool that give us all misery, Save this tool that gives us misery, That's all you're doing, All you fucking people out there, you're exactly like the reptilians. You're the image of a reptilian, whether you like it or not. Have a nice day.